So you think your life is your own. A neat little line running forward in time, cause and effect, action and consequence. A beginning, a middle, and of course an end. How quaint, how tragically simple. The truth, my dear listener, is that reality is not a line at all. It is a labyrinth, an infinite tangle of corridors, staircases, doors you cannot see, and every choice you make, every thought you allow, pulls open yet another passage you step through without knowing, and suddenly there is another you walking elsewhere, a shadow self, a twin, born not of flesh but of possibility. Now enter karma, an ancient word whispered in temples long before you or I existed. Karma tells us that nothing is ever lost, that every intention, every action ripples outward, like ink spilled on water. You cannot contain it. You cannot take it back. You can only watch as it spreads. But here is the uncomfortable question. Where does it spread? In this universe, or in the countless others you cannot see? What if the kindness you show today does not return to you tomorrow, but to your other self, the version of you who remembered to smile at the stranger who did not storm out of the room, who chose patience instead of fury? What if karma cheats? But it is not cheating, is it? It is balance. Balance written across the fabric of the multiverse. Balance that does not care for your ego or your petty sense of justice. Perhaps you suffer because another you flourishes. Perhaps your darkest hour is the price paid for their triumph. Unfair, of course. But fairness, I'm afraid, is not a principle the universe was designed to honor. Consider the cat, Schrodinger's wretched little experiment, alive and dead until observed. The cat does not choose its fate, and yet every possible outcome exists, which means somewhere every possible you exists. The generous you, the cruel you, the brilliant you, the foolish you who pressed play on this video at 3 in the morning, each branching, echoing, colliding. And karma, yes, karma may be the thread stitching them together, not as punishment, not as reward, but as resonance, a frequency that binds every self to every other. Tug one thread, and the entire web shivers. This is why your actions matter, not because some invisible judge is keeping score, but because your essence cannot help but echo. You cannot help but disturb the water, and sooner or later those ripples reach the shore. Perhaps your shore, perhaps another's, but they will return, always. So, what does this mean for you, dear listener? Shall you now fear every careless word, every fleeting cruelty, in case it destroys some better version of yourself? Or shall you laugh at the absurdity of it all, pour yourself a cup of tea, and decide that if the multiverse insists on multiplying your mistakes, you may as well give it something interesting to work with? Personally, I prefer the latter. Still, be wary. The smallest of choices has weight. A coin dropped, a word withheld, a kindness delayed. Each one reverberates, somewhere, and perhaps in this very moment, another version of you is listening to these same words in another universe, and wondering if you are the echo of them. So, tread carefully, if you wish or not. Either way, the ripples are already spreading. And if you find yourself wondering what to do next, may I suggest beginning with that cup of tea? Do not waste my time. If you deemed this content worthy of comprehension, like it and assimilate with the channel for new secrets. You are required to even activate that irritating buzzing that is disciplined. I shall see you in the next lesson.